Check 1, 2. Tell these
Take
rappers
the
I'm
guard.
outside, get them start acting up. Turning hoes to housewives and cleaning the ratchet up. Do it all from boom back to melody rap. If they gon' put you in the box, then you might as well pack it up. Bars having bars, no cap, I'm Attica, you a precinct. How y'all competing when y'all just decent? Your rhyme efficiency's like logic simplicity. Don't tell me how much that you black, cause I don't see it. That's it. Welcome to precinct.
Fuck the ball! Fuck everybody on the floor! When we see you in the finals, bring that same energy, nigga!
Yo, what's good? What's good? You already know the vibery. This is Nixon-ish. You know the vibery. Shout out to everybody in the comments. Shout out to panel, Mrs. Nix, my guy Kev. You know what I mean? And I am your host, T-Tom. Shout out to my people in the comments. My guy Michael Brown on Dios. You know what I mean? Philip, what's good? What's good? We see y'all. I know Tough lost tonight. The Knicks get smacked around again by the Boston Celtics. What was the final score again? I forget.
105-118.
105-118. Jason Tatum gave us a 40-piece, no sauce. The Knicks went down by 21 by the half, cut the lead all the way down to 4 points. And then the Celtics come out and surge and regain the lead to like a 20-point lead and never really looked back after that.
Tatum didn't have 40.
What he did?
25.
Yeah, 25.
Oh, yeah, my bad. I don't know why I thought it felt like 40. Felt like 40.
25, word.
Yeah. Well, whatchamacallit? Yeah, I'm gonna give my little spew, but first I want to apologize for not being on screen tonight. Where I'm at is very dark. I show Anna like you can't even see me, all you'll be seeing is eyes and teeth if I was actually on camera. But we got out to a very slow start offensively and defensively. I was very annoyed because it seemed like we didn't have any game plan for this team yet again, which is super annoying considering the fact we got thrashed by them twice before. For us to look like we didn't have any sound game plan or anything that we were trying to take away from them. Yeah, I mean, we weren't trying to take anything away. We were playing straight up. We wasn't trying to get the ball out of Tatum hand or Brown hand. We played drop coverage against Kristaps Porzingis, which is the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life. Offensively, we didn't have no continuity early. There was a lot of one-on-one basketball going on. Jalen Brunson trying to, take the weight of the world on against the whole defense. Not getting an early offense, not playing fast, one and done. As far as, our offense goes, wasn't a lot of really off-ball movement, not a lot of player movement. It was just nasty work in that first half. Then here comes the third. Well, shout out to the bench because they came in the game in the first half and, kept us competitive. And oddly enough, Landry Shamet didn't get back in the game in the second half, which made no sense. But, we'll make a deeper dive, pause. We'll talk about that more, as the show progressed. But overall, the slow start, Cat needs to be the aggression that Cat showed in the third quarter needs to be shown in the first. He barely shot. He wasn't really like that. We need that all 4 quarters, man. Highly disappointed. Highly disappointed. The Celtics are a really good team. And if you don't come out early and ready to play and give maximum effort from the beginning of the game, this is what's going to happen to you. We didn't play like we wanted to win 3 quarters of this game. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's my little spiel. I got more to say, but I'm gonna let the rest of the panel give their viewpoint on the game tonight. You're on mute, Kev.
No, no. I was saying, go ahead, Miss Nick. Do talk your
Oh,
shit.
I mean, I'm super annoyed. Like I said last show, the team is better than the effort that they put in against these elite teams. Um, so I'm just super annoyed. I think, the slow first quarter did us in because when you look at the stats for the rest, we would have won the game had we been competitive the first quarter. Um, 21 assists in the game, that's not going to win you a basketball game. Um, I think the the beginning of the fourth quarter, we went away from what brought us back into the game. And that was ball movement. That's what carries us. And we say it here on the show all the time. The more assists we have, the better chance we have of winning. And I don't know why ball movement stopped and everyone just started trying to chuck up threes. Like I just don't understand. Like why go away from, you know, winning basketball? We had them kind of where we wanted them in the third quarter, very winnable at that point, and then we just deflected back to really not giving a fuck, and that's super annoying to me. Um, yeah, I mean, I don't even know what else to say to the game. I am super annoyed at Coach Tibbs today. Um, Not that he's to blame for the game, for the loss, but he did play a part in it today because he did go away from the lineup that brought us back into the game. And to me, you don't bring Cat back into the game at the time you did with an injury because it's not worth it. At this point, just take the loss and we just chuck it up and move on. Like his knee injury looked scary to me as a fan. The way he was laying on the bench and just seeing him wobble when he came back, I just don't think it was worth it. So Coach Tibbs, like, we got to do better, bro.
Um, I was looking at the last couple of games against the Celtics, and y'all hit it out the park, right? When the Knicks won that game last year, that last game in April, they came out in the first quarter, with a bang, and they were able to win that game because of that, right? But if you notice in the last three games against them, every single time we start the game off mad slow, we lose the game,
Hmm.
and by a lot. But I will say this, man, like, not having Mitch, is really hurting us because, like, rebounding has been, tough. We got out rebounded by a lot in these past, I would say, even these past two games.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? Even Friday against the Cavs, like, they completely dominated us rebounding the ball. So that was tough. Guys not hitting shots. McCown not being as aggressive as we need him to be. I was saying it in the last game. We need him to be more aggressive. And there were at times where you seen him, take it to the cup and get there, but there was more times that he was very hesitant and was just taking bad shots. But again, the Knicks defense is what really causes us to lose these games. You know what I'm saying? Like, not closing out at the 3-point line, letting teams run in transition, like, all that stuff kind of like hurts us every single time. And
Hmm.
I think that plays a big part. And again, bro, you can't, I always say it and people be like, yo, Kev, stop saying, I'm like, but yo, you cannot go into these games not fully healthy. You know what I mean? You're not gonna be able to beat teams like Boston and Cleveland and all them teams without your main guys playing fully healthy. So that's my take.
Yeah, to piggyback off what Kev was saying about defense. Now, his like so here I watch the games and I'm looking at the defense. I'm watching the perimeter guys pretty much flying around trying to do what they supposed to do. The defensive breakdowns usually start and end with Cat and JB. Uh, we know that JB is not the world's greatest defender, but he gives maximum effort. I will say
Yes.
that much.
Mm-hmm.
Today, I think he played great defensively. JB
Yeah.
can't say the same for Cat.
No.
Cat is he has super poor defensive instincts and he's lazy on defense. And these are some of the things that fans were complaining about Julius Randle about. I don't see the same complaints. But if you're
No.
watching the game, he doesn't. And I'm not saying that to either big up Julius Randle or tear down Cat. I'm just pointing out the obvious. Like he's lazy on getting back to the shooters. He has poor defensive instincts with putting his hands up. There's no reason you're 7 feet tall and you're in arm's reach of Derek White that he should be able to just rise up and drain the 3 pointer on you. You know why that happens?
Word.
Because your hands are down, right? Your
Right.
hands are down. I'm not even saying you gotta block the shot. I'm saying it's a poor contest. The same thing happened. Jalen Brown did the same thing with a running shot clock running down. Your hands are down and you in drop coverage against Christoph Porzingis. Don't make it make sense. One of the first 3 pointers Christoph Porzingis hit was he was stupid, dumb, wide open. There was nobody within 10 feet of the man. And I'm
That
looking
was that pick and pop play right behind the
yeah,
3 point line that he
for
was like
sure.
a mile away from him.
And you look at the still shot, he's guarding absolutely nobody.
Yeah.
Like he's actually guarding nobody. He's just in open space, and
It's
it is
true.
annoying to watch. I think that's both Pat's fault and the coaching staff fault because that's something you should be coaching up. Hey, it's Christoph Porzingis. I don't care what happens. We're not playing drop coverage tonight. If he gets past you, so be it. Because 2 points are less than three, and that man can shoot almost as good as you. So what are we doing here? That's super annoying to watch. And like I said, JB throughout the season has been bad defensively, but tonight he gave his all. There's been times that I saw him match up against all their bigs and held his own in each instant tonight. KP forced the turnover. He was matched up against Jalen Brown, forced the turnover. Uncle Paulie was good, my guy. Uh, Matched up against. Yeah, but I'm just saying, like this, the effort that JB gave on, he was making a little bit of a difference on the defensive end. I cannot say that for Cat.
Yeah,
And
nah,
when
it's true.
and when things happen and it's Cat's fault, he's looking around with his hands up, which is super annoying to me because I just need you to take some kind of accountability. Like, hey, my bad. I screwed up on that one. You looking at everybody else like it's not my fault. No, it's your fault, dog. It is your
Or
fault.
yeah, it's true. Now
KP,
I agree, man. Like a lot of people be killing Jalen Brunson for his defense, but they don't mention that the effort that he gives and not even that, the hard charges that he takes constantly, almost every game.
yeah, for sure, for sure. I like Cat. I'm happy he's a part of my team for sure. I'm just stating out the obvious that my guy, you got like Coach. You knew you. He said he knew coming to New York he was gonna have to step it up on the boards. He knew that was something that he's gonna have to do. We need you to pay that same attention to the defensive end. We need you to be better. Stop playing defense with your hands. Move those big ass boats you call feet and play some defense, dog. You know what I mean? Because Kendrick Perkins, who's Mr. Captain Nick, he said it. If you want to be contenders, you can't have your two best players be bottom five at their position in defense. This is facts. And furthermore, like when you talk about Cat in defense, like all right, if you're going to be bad defensively, then you have to be busting ass offensively. You have to. You have to. You can't wait until the third quarter to be like, oh, I'm gonna be an impact player now on the offensive end. Especially when you giving up buckets on the other end. You have to start the game off like, all right, I know I can't check Porzingis, but I'm gonna give him 40 tonight. Like that has to be the mindset. You can't wait to be like, oh shit, we down 21. I only got 5 points. Let me go get some buckets. I'm like, nah, nah. And speaking on Macau for sure got to be more aggressive. For sure. You know, this team, when I watched them, I know I'm being long winded. My fault, y'all. This team, when I watched them, uh, whenever there's a semi decent shot blocker around, the aggression goes away.
Yep.
Like they get super scared. They get super scared, man, and that goes to speak of and and you know it might sound like I'm like really shitting on the Knicks right now. I'm really not. You know what I mean? I'm just speaking to the obvious. The toughness factor of this team is at a super low. Like it's no toughness. There's no they did show some toughness in the third. I will give them credit for that for sure. But there's no toughness. There's no gritty plays outside of Josh Hart. You know what I mean? There's no I wanted more plays. There's a lot of talent on this team, and we win games because we're talented, more talented than most teams. I don't see us having those gut wrenching, gritty, we wanted more than you victories. You know what I mean? Like, and that's something that needs to change with this team. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? That's something that needs to change because the game was there to be had. Whether it's Coach Tommy T fault for not bringing the guys back in early enough, because I do believe they needed some rest. They played the whole third quarter. Uh, yeah, JB didn't get back in the game till like 5 minutes left in the game, which is silly to me. You know what I mean? Like, yes, he needed some rest, but this is one of those games where you like, all right, we need to win this game. So I'm going to play JB 40 minutes tonight because we need to win this game. We have to show these guys, yeah, we can beat you. You know what I mean? And bringing him back in the game with 5 minutes left, down 18 points, you might as well kept him on the bench for all that. You know what I mean? We down 18 points. There's 5 minutes left. They already took the momentum back. What are we trying to prove here? JB should have been back when you saw them go on a run and take the lead back up to 10. You'd be like, all right, JB, I'm sorry, bro. Get back out there. You know what I mean? Get back out there. And Landry Shaman not coming in back into the game was ridiculous too. I'm gonna land the plane saying this. My bad for being super long winded, but I really didn't see no game plan against the Celtics tonight. We didn't try to take away anything. We didn't try to take away the paint. We didn't try to take away the 3-point shot. We didn't try to take away Tatum. We didn't try to take away the other guys. We just went out there and played 5-on-5 pickup against the world champs, which was kind of crazy.
I don't think. Yeah, I mean, the Celtics are a tough team to beat, man. They pretty good. They solid, all the way around. They make it tough. They make it tough for you. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like the Knicks got what it takes. It's just for some reason every time we face these guys, they get the better of us. But I feel like somewhere along the line, the Knicks are gonna find themselves and make a nice little push. But for right now, I mean, when we face, obviously, it's really the Cavs and Boston that we've really had, OKC, those three teams that we've really had problems with. But um, I feel like once we face them, fully healthy, we're gonna play them much better than we have been lately.
Oh yeah, I agree with that, Kev. 100%. I think when Mitch comes back, he brings a whole different dynamic to this team. I think
Hmm.
tonight he was sorely missed. They were running a too big lineup, and we had nothing for it. Uh, which we should have tried to match up at least by putting pressures out there with Cat. Uh, when I get it, you want OG and McCall out there. McCall didn't really have it tonight. I would have rather see uh, Cat pressures OG. Yeah, I mean in the front court to match up with the Cornette and Porzingis lineup, which was actually killing us on the boards for sure. You know what I mean? Like second
Mm-hmm.
chances and all that. But for whatever reason, Coach Tommy T didn't see fit for that. But that's something that should have happened. You know what I mean? That's definitely something should have happened. And then, I said something about the toughness. Mitchell Robinson brings that. When you're watching one of your guys absolutely dominate the offensive glass, that gives you more angst and hustle yourself to want to contribute. Uh, and speaking on rebounding, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's a fact. Make sure you. I didn't even do that in the beginning. See, this is why we miss Brad. Uh, Make sure you hitting that like button, sharing is always caring. Subscribe. Make sure you turn on the notification bell to all for sure. Shout out to Ondios for the reminder. You know what I mean? But as we talk about rebounding, I always said, especially if y'all not going to get back in transition, y'all need to be crashing the glass, dog. Macau and OG. Y'all rebounding numbers are disgustingly nasty, right? Y'all not crashing the balls at all. The balls. Hey, yo, that was crazy. Y'all not crashing the boards at all, right? And we still letting guys leak out and get fast break buckets. What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? Y'all not crashing the boards, and y'all just the way that uh Uncle Paulie don't start no bullshit, man. I said pause. Said pause. Uh, yes, my bad, baby. I'm sorry. Uh, yeah, but you got to do something. You can't be ball watching and not pause and not going to get back on defense, man. Like, and I think especially in games that we struggling to control the boards, one of y'all gotta. We need one of y'all to get 6+ rebounds. One of y'all, not neither one of them. And I think in the last two games, if I'm not mistaken, Macau got a total of 6 rebounds, and I think OG got less than that, if I'm not mistaken. Uh, that's not good. That's not good, especially until Mitchell Robinson come back. You know what I mean? But I'm not super upset like, oh, the season over. We can't beat these guys in a 7-game series. I still believe healthy we can beat Boston in a 7-game series. For sure, I believe it. I know the regular season doesn't indicate that's true, but I believe that we can if we're healthy, right? That means Mitch being back. That means all the guys healthy. And I believe we could beat those guys. But it all starts with us starting games against the upper echelons of these teams good and quick, right? Uh, we win games that we start off slow against the mid to lower level teams. We've done that all season, right? But you can't do that against the top 3 teams in the NBA. They're really good. I mean, they're really good. They're really good at basketball. So you can't be like, yeah, we could pick it up in the second half. Not when you down 20 points. Like, what we doing, man? No good.
I think you gave them more rebounds than they actually got because I think I only counted 5 combined in the last 2 games.
For both of them together,
Yes, one had 2 and one had 3.
that's disgusting.
Yeah,
Today, Macau, OG had 2, and
yeah,
Macau had none.
yep,
Like, what we doing here?
Yeah,
What we
it's
doing
true.
here, man? Like,
yeah. I
it
think that's something. I think especially with Macau that needs to be discussed by coaching staff to him because he's never been a good rebound. I think he averages like 3 rebounds in his season in his career. Um, But I think that's also his way of staying healthy. Cause you're not bumping bodies, you're not in there banging bodies, pause. So you don't get hurt. You know, you're not stepping on people's feet, and Macau is skinny. So I think that's his way. That's part of the reason why he's been able to stay so healthy. But I mean, with the team as constructed, we need him, and
Mhm.
definitely OG. I mean, at this point, if Josh could rebound, everybody should be rebounded.
Yeah.
Nah, yeah, for real, man. And they got I don't know how to say it without having to get paused by Paulie over here. Um, you know, as tall as they are, they should be able to grab rebounds.
You hear me, man?
I
Facts.
mean, I think Macau, his
Especially his
wingspan is
big
like
ass, long ass
almost,
arms.
yo, his wingspan is like what, 7 feet or some shit. So I mean, there's no excuse for that. I think that's nasty work on his part. That's
And
something that.
especially with the NBA where nobody boxes out. I
Facts.
mean, like you can absolutely crash from the wings, right? You can
Hmm.
absolutely crash off the wings. Uh, and I think it has to happen. It has to happen, right? It really does have to happen because until Mitch get back, it can't just be up to Cat and Josh to get all our rebounds. It
Yeah.
can't.
Yo, word.
That's facts.
Yo, that's a fact. That's a fact. That's how long his arms are. Pause. I don't think Steve. I don't know if Bridges is gonna come off the bench. I think.
Hell
I
no.
think. I think Josh should come off the bench really, because that's where he wants to come. That's where he wants to be anyway.
Hmm.
He prefers to come off the bench. He don't want to start.
Yeah, yeah, I agree. I think Josh should be the one coming off the bench,
Hmm.
uh, and that also gives him like low key. That also gives Josh more freedom to go get buckets. Like
Mm-hmm.
and low key, that's something he could do. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
and that's something that he could do.
And the second unit plays at his pace.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, yeah, and that's
Right.
another thing that absolutely bothered me today. Josh said it. He said, "Oh yeah, we need to play with more pace." They did not do that. Josh was the
No.
only one. They waited to like when we went on a run. That's what we was doing. We was
Mm-hmm.
running with pace, and then like Mrs. Nick said, uh, we what you call it? We went away from that and started chucking up threes once the starters went to the bench. I mean, I like campaign, I do, but sometimes you'd be like, "Yo, bro, we did not need that shot right there." You feel me? Like,
Yeah.
Them threes in those threes in transition with no one there to rebound is. I hate when he does it. I hate when Macau does it. I hate when all of them do it. Cause to me, it's like you're trying to catch up in like a game like today with 2 points matters. 2 points is better than getting none by chucking up
mhm,
a stupid ass three.
Yo, and I gotta agree with Uncle Paulie there. Josh running the second unit would be great because he'll be in total charge of them. And not only that, but the second unit for some reason they push the pace more than the first unit do, than the
for
starters
sure.
do. So I
Hmm.
feel like he'll be a perfect match for them because he plays that style of basketball.
Right.
I
Yeah,
think I think that's what the bench really needs. They really need Josh Hart again.
yeah,
Word.
yeah,
And then it doesn't matter that he goes to the bench because he's more than likely always going to be in the game at the
Always,
end.
always,
sure,
always.
for sure. Yeah, I mean,
Yo,
especially
that's the perfect lineup right there. Cam, Deuce, Hart, Precious, Huck Porty. The
yeah,
perfect one. That's the perfect one, bro.
yeah, I agree with that.
And then you can mix it up too. You can mix it up with Bridges. as well if you want.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think Mikel stays in the first unit. I think what that does defensively for us, you know, it's amazing still.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? Josh is a solid defender. I think Mikal is still better, and I think that's what Tibbs like about Mikal. Uh, and like I said, like the second unit plays more to Josh's pace anyway, and then you also have another distributor with that second unit. You know what I mean? Like you'll see the ball moving more transition basketball, and you got three guys that could pass the rock, right on the court. And so I think that works. That works great. Uh, Another unit that worked pretty well today, I was saying in the first half, when the second unit, was kind of keeping the game competitive, was the bench with Cat. And not making Cat like the focal point of that. Like we gotta run every play through Cat. They let the other guys actually play basketball, and it paid dividends, especially for like somebody like Shamit, which who should have got more minutes tonight. That's mind
Hmm.
boggling. Uh
Yo,
oh, I'm not entertaining no Oladipo rumors. That's nasty work.
no, nah, no, we're not doing that.
Oh
That guy's finished.
yeah. Listen, Philip, you right. We better not. You know what I mean? Like he's washed. You know what I mean? He's washed laundry mat for
Just
sure.
bring up T.J. Warren, bro. That's it.
Facts.
Yeah,
Like cut it out already. Bring up T.J. Warren. He's a guy that's lighting it up in the G League. He got NBA experience. He got playoff experience. I
for
mean,
sure.
yo, just bring the guy up, bro.
Yeah,
He's a guy that could probably be that spark coming off the bench that we need when guys are off, bro.
yeah,
But
for
see,
sure.
I think the issue really is the coach. Like the
Playoff.
talent we have.
Right.
And again, it's not that I'm not questioning him. I mean, like T Time says it, you know, he wins games. I get it. But even like, yes, TJ Warren, yes. But if he comes up, is he gonna get playing time? We got the French kid that can fucking shoot. Why he's not getting no minutes?
And he plays good defense too.
And he plays defense.
Yeah. Pack him
It's
up,
like
Dottier.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, I mean, in all fairness, too, it's only so much minutes to go around. Like, you would absolutely love that everybody got minutes, but there's only so many minutes.
Hey, yo, Uncle Paulie.
Hey,
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 hey, yo,
but
yo.
there's only so many minutes to go around. Like, he played nine guys tonight. You know what I mean?
But I get it. But what about
Mhm.
games when guys from the bench are not playing well? Like, not for nothing, y'all know we love Deuce. But
Yeah,
27 minutes, 2 points, come on.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
27
yeah.
minutes could have been cut and someone else could have got some of the minutes.
Like,
Hmm.
Shamit.
Like Shamit.
Or
Yes,
even, or
absolutely.
even, or even Huck Porty. Who defensively, gives us something. You know what I
Yeah,
Right.
mean? You could have put him next to Cat and see how
E-
that worked out.
Exactly. Because games, again, like the Cleveland game and today, when they're playing two big men and we just have Cat and Precious, Great Precious is not a freaking five.
for sure.
And Cat ain't even a five.
Yeah, I think he had one rebound today. Precious.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, because it was two bona fide 7-footers out there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. Porzingis is 7'3". People forget
Right.
that. That's crazy. With really long
Yeah.
arms.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like you want a 7'8" guy to do something with that. I mean, a 6'8" guy to do something with that. That's crazy. Um, but yeah, I mean, we just got the effort just was not there. As much as I want to place blame on Coach Tommy T, the effort was not there in the beginning and at the end of the game. You know what I mean? Like and that's unacceptable. You feel me? That's unacceptable. It's just to know you got smoked by these guys 2 times already, and you come out in the game and lay another egg, like on the effort side, like
And not only smoked by them, but embarrassed last game. Like we should have came out with more. Like we should have been pissed off.
yeah, yeah, But again, I'm still super confident in this team. You know what I mean? I still think we're gonna make a deep playoff run. It's just annoying to watch this right now. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
And then, it's still gotta be a growth period when Mitch come back. You know what I mean? Like, and there's only like 20 something games left.
And just hope Cat ain't really hurt.
You hit me? You know what I
Yeah,
mean? So that's all. That's what's concerning. You know what I mean? Is that the time is running out before playoffs, and I don't feel like we're close to where we need to be to make the run that we need to make. You know what I mean? Like we it's still a lot that needs to happen with this team. You know what I mean? And that's consistency from the other guys. Because the game plan tonight was very obvious from the Celtics. They wanted to double team Cat when he got the ball in the post, and they wanted to show whatever the same thing that everybody else does to JB, show him mad body spars. Uh, and they was content with like your other guys can't beat us.
Right.
That's nasty work because that means in the beginning of the season when games like that happen, OG was having big game, Mikal was having big games, Josh was having big games, and that has not been the case in these last games that we lose when they decide that JB and Cat ain't gonna beat us. Mike was good. When they
what
decide
up,
JB
Mike?
and Cat ain't gonna beat us, nobody has been stepping up as of late. You know what I mean? And that's a problem.
Yep.
That's a problem. The other guys got to find a way to get buckets. Gotta find a way. You know what I mean? Especially if they're blitzing JB, they showing extra bodies. You it's JB showing the ability to find the open man. You just gotta get to the open spots. You know what I mean? That's just, and then that has to happen. The same thing with Cat. If they're blitzing, you have to make yourself available for the pass. You know what I mean? Like it'd be a lot of standing at the 3-point line and waiting.
Yes. And let's cut into the basket. Less ball movement. It's proven that when the Knicks move the ball around, they're a very dangerous team. I mean, it's not that we've done it before. Um, it's possible when we start off the first quarter with a bang. I think we have this insane record. I think it's like somewhere close to like 20-1 or 20-2 or some shit like that.
Hmm.
um it's just a matter of, like you say, effort and how they start off this game. If they start off this game, guns blazing, we be all right. But you can't, like you say, stand around against the Boston Celtics and expect to knock down shots all the time. You gotta change it up because they're too smart of a team. Especially on a defensive end, they too smart of a team to know what's going on, bro. You gotta switch it up on them, confuse them a bit.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. You know what I mean? And I'm still perplexed that there was absolutely no game plan tonight. Like,
Nah, bro, none whatsoever. No, like I said, like usually you see OG cut into the basket. I only seen Josh.
yeah,
Like, I feel like Josh was the most aggressive guy on this team. He gave us some kind of life in this game. But if other guys ain't playing with that kind of intensity, it's gonna be hard for us to beat contending teams.
yeah, for sure, for sure. You know what I mean, sis, you said you had a rant about Eddie House rant. What would he
So
do?
Eddie House after the game basically said that us Knicks fans shouldn't be looking forward to Mitchell Robinson coming back because he doesn't help us win games like this.
Mm-mm.
And That's bullshit. Because if you watch and know who Mitchell Robinson is, you know his effect on a game. And he definitely makes us a better team. And he, not saying he will single handedly help us win a game like today or Cleveland, but we definitely wouldn't be losing by 30 and 20. Um, the way he rebounds, teams will not, we will have so many second opportunities with him because he's like the putback king. So for you to go on TV and say this with real no rhyme or reason, like you didn't really have no backup. You just kept saying, "Oh, it doesn't make them better." Knicks fans like we shouldn't be counting on him, bro. Go back and watch last year
Doing
prior to injury and
ain't
last
a bit right.
year
Ain't a bit right.
playoffs when before he got hurt in Philly and then come back and talk to us. Cause clearly y'all former NBA players and current NBA players just chat. Just to chat. Y'all don't know what the fuck y'all talking about. Y'all don't watch.
For
I'm
sure.
done.
For
Yo,
sure.
can I say
Yeah,
something real quick though? Can I
absolutely.
say something real quick?
Absolutely.
And I just want to leave it here, right? Within the last 5 games that we played the Boston Celtics without we with Mitchell Robinson, we was able to win that game. But the other 4 without Mitchell Robinson, we lost them.
Yeah.
So him being out there, is we're really missing. It's a big presence.
Right.
Pause.
Not only rebounding, but think about it like he's a
Pre- p-
presence on defense in the paint.
Paint protector for sure, all the
Exactly.
way.
Like dudes ain't gonna just be coming into the paint easily and not having a big body on them. Pause.
Mm-hmm.
Like his hands is going up at all times. He's going to block a shot. You know what I mean? Like the way, not saying he could stop Jaylen Brown, but he could make it uncomfortable for him every time he went into the paint today.
Like your man, the ex Nick, Luke Kennard, did I
Yeah.
pronounce his name correctly? Like
Hmm.
he's not doing that against us when Mitch is playing. He's not.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
not. You
Connect.
know, when
Yeah.
you see Evan Mobley and Jared Allen, those guys are not abusing us when Mitchell Robinson is out there. You know what I mean? I keep telling people, bro, and
He's not right. He's not right.
it is what it is. It is what it is, though. It is what it is, bro. Wait until Mitch come back. I'm gonna keep saying it. Wait until Mitch come back. When Mitch come back, y'all about to see what's popping. And I'm
So
not acting like Mitch is some kind of elite player. He's some superstar player, but
He
he's a
impacts winning.
fit. He's a fit to this team. He does what we need him to do. You know what
so
I mean?
so to Mrs. Nick said Eddie House said something like he wouldn't help us win a game like tonight. I'm gonna tell you exactly how he helped us win a game like tonight. Uh y'all said it. Second chance points. Yeah, offensive rebounds.
Hmm.
Offensive rebounds. Yeah.
What was killing us tonight? Them getting out on breaks off defensive rebounds. Hard to get
Right.
out. Hard to get on a break when you ain't got the ball.
All right.
Hard to
Block
get.
shots. Block
Yeah,
shots.
you feel me?
Hmm.
Like I think
Paint protecting.
I think as much as the 3-point shot was a catalyst for their win tonight, a bigger catalyst was them getting easy buckets in the fast break. It was a lot of them.
Too many.
It was a lot of them.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Mm-hmm.
and Mitchell Robinson slows that down. He's the best offensive rebounder in the league. In the league. You know what I mean? He was out before he got hurt last season. He was out offensive rebounding whole entire teams by himself. He was
Right.
in the top 2 by himself. They was putting
Right.
team names in Mitch Robinson.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So yes, that is a huge difference maker. Then you add the rim protection. You know what I mean? And then Coach Tommy T said it, being able to see and diagnose plays before they happen. You know what I mean? And being able to call out the defensive coverage because the five is the last line of defense and they see everything that's happening because of their position on the court. So he's going to be able to call out where the switch is supposed to be or who needs to step up or stay with a man. He's going to be able to do that. And he's a defensive anchor. That makes a difference, especially on a team that is struggling defensively.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? So, a lot of people got a lot of things to say. You know what I mean? Brian Scalabrine, bum ass, had a lot to say too last time he lost to them. You know what I mean? He's a bum. And it's crazy. It's always the bums talking. Yeah, Eddie House was a bum. You
Facts.
had one little hot stretch in one playoffs year, but other than that, you was a straight bum. Eddie House got the nerve to be talking down on anybody who's gonna be a difference maker. You was barely a difference maker. You know what I mean? You have one hot game and stink for the next 12. Shut up, Eddie House. Shut up.
Yo,
I
word.
mean, got the nerve. He won't make a difference win a game. You wasn't a
He's
difference
a
maker.
house. He's a hater, yo.
Hater.
Hater,
Plain Jane.
yo. Yo, I'm telling you, man. When it's the Knicks, everybody hate the Knicks, bro. I'm telling you.
Only thing he could do on a basketball court was shoot. Couldn't play no defense or nothing. Couldn't go
No,
to the cup,
no.
nothing. Had no handle, nothing. He was a bum. He was a bum. Straight up bum. He got the nerve to be talking down on Mitchell Robinson. He ain't going to help win games. Shut up. Yeah, listen, if you ask me if I had a choice between two players, Mitchell Robinson or prime Eddie House, I'm taking Mitchell Robinson 100% of the time. Fuck
Facts.
out here, Eddie House.
Right,
Bomb,
right.
bomb. I think Mitchell Robinson got a longer tenure on the Knicks than you had on any team in your whole entire career. Every 2 years you was getting packed up. Shut up. Gonna make me tight, man. The audacity of a journeyman talking down on Mitchell Robinson. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
The only thing that kills Mitchell Robinson is health, man. Health.
And
That's
that
like,
is greatly over exaggerated, Kev. I don't think you was here when I broke down the numbers on Mitchell Robinson's health. Only 3 times, including this season. Well, actually, it's four. But one game he played 59 games. Only 3 times, not including the 59 game, 3 times in his career, including the season, he played less than 60 games. Every other time it was 70 plus, except for the 59 game season.
right.
So, yes, there have been injuries, but not how they trying to make it sound, bro. They try to make Mitchell Robinson sound like he's fucking Greg Golden out here. You know
They
what I mean?
trying to make him
No,
sound like
yeah,
he
wow.
Embiid.
Word, word. We
Yeah,
talking about we talking about a man who played a high of total games. He's in the high 60s in games played. 60% of high 60% of the games played his total career. You know what I mean? So, and then the last injury that kept him out this great deal of time ain't even his fault, dog. You have a 300-pound
yeah,
person pulling you out of the sky
yeah.
by your
Nah, I
ankle.
agree with that.
Come on, man.
That was dirty.
Yeah, yeah, but
Yeah, that was dirty.
yeah, Eddie House, fuck that guy. Yeah, the audacity and the gall, man. The audacity and the gall. Yeah, I mean, and there's a few people. Brian Scalabrine be talking down. Uh, the whole ESP. And you, you know what makes me sick of watching ESPN televised games? The joy that the whole panel get from watching the Knicks lose.
Yo, it's insane, bro. They never got nothing nice to say about the Knicks, bro. Ever.
Like Malika Andrew, I
Hater,
hate her. I,
hater, bro.
she's a hater, and I hate her. Yeah, so
Doris Burks, horrible.
Yo,
Yo, man.
like she be sitting there chuckling. Oh, look, the Knicks. Man, shut up, shut up.
I
And,
love
and
watching that video when Giannis walked out on her when she answered that question.
yeah,
I don't know if y'all seen
and
that
the-
video.
yeah, I remember that. And what's the former GM for the Golden State Warriors?
Oh, man, what's his name? Jesus Christ.
Myers.
Bob Myers. Bob
Um,
Myers.
him
There you
too.
go,
He's
Bob
another
Myers.
one. Oh, he's so tickled every time the Knicks lose. Bro, bro, you gotta get that hate out your system. What the Knicks do to you? What the Knicks do to you, homie? Did they not want to trade you a player that you wanted? Did they not want to give you a draft pick that you wanted? Like,
Or job.
or a job for sure. Probably the job. He probably wanted that job to be the guy to be known as the guy that brought the Knicks back into relevancy. That does something for you. Like he probably want the praise that Leon Rose be getting. You know what I mean? Like he probably wanted that. You know what I mean? And you can't be how you jealous and you got 4 rings. Like that don't make sense. You can't be a hater and got 4 rings, dog. Like that's wild. That's wild. But yeah, man.
Facts.
You you know what was bad tonight? To even hear Perk talking down. I was like, yeah, we playing like shit.
Nah, but listen, it's well deserved, bro. It's well deserved. We haven't been playing up to par. Um, you know, we not playing Knicks basketball, bro. We not. You know,
Sure.
these good teams are washing us up madly. Every
No.
time we play these good team like the Cavs, OKC, it's not a fun game to watch. You know, like
Yeah.
I'm sitting there at the TV and I'm just
And,
wow, bro.
and you know we know that these teams are talented, right? We know that the teams that we're playing in the top echelons, the elite teams in the league, are talented. The problem that I'm having with losing these games is watching them want it more. You know what I mean? Like it be the effort, dog. Like I could live with bad shooting nights. I could live with that. I could live with that. But to watch them get all the 50-50 balls, playing tougher defense, hustling down the court in transition, and we not doing the same thing. Like, yo, I watch Boston beat up 15 plus points and getting back and contesting transition baskets. And then on the Knicks, I watch us be down 15 plus points and letting these guys still get easy layups in leak outs. Like it's the not wanting it enough for me is where the worry comes from. We see that like you see JB turn up and get pissed off. You see Hart turn up and get pissed off. And the buck stops there when it comes to the want. You know what I mean? Like Cat goes and start getting buckets, but the want don't ain't only on the offensive end. You feel me? The want has to be defensively.
Mhm.
It has to be. You feel me? Has to be. And I don't see that enough. I don't see that enough. I
Yeah.
did see OG like turn up defensively in the second half, third quarter. You saw him pick up his defensive intensity, but it has to be a collective for the whole entire team, man. And I
Mhm.
don't see that enough when we play the elite teams. You feel me?
Mhm.
But is approaching that time. I told y'all. So who we play next and when we play them?
Philly.
Uh,
Philly, when we play them, like Wednesday?
Wednesday.
and they just came off a devastating loss last night to the Brooklyn Nets.
We at the Garden?
Yep.
Yeah,
Mm,
they played
mm.
everybody too.
I might, I might,
Everybody's playing.
I might have to see. I might have to see how much them tickets going for. I ain't been to a game all season, y'all. Uh,
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
I might have
they
to. I might have to be in the nosebleeds for that one. You are.
yeah, but I'm gonna tell you like this, bro. We can't come into a game against Philadelphia with that kind of energy. You know, if we start off the game with this kind of energy, we're gonna lose the game.
And
You know,
B played.
Yeah.
Embiid played, Paul George played, Maxi played, all their guys played
Mhm.
yesterday. And granted, they lost the game at the end. And they were losing the game
They lost to
and
Brooklyn. Crazy.
they were losing the game and then Maxi tied it with like seconds left.
Hmm.
Hmm.
And then the Nets came down, missed a shot and Claxton put it back, but um to win the game. But like I'm pretty sure they're gonna they mad about that shit. So Knicks got to be ready to play.
We should be mad about this shit too.
Yeah, no, definitely, definitely.
Yeah.
But it's still Philly. They still a tough team, even though their record don't show it. But we still gotta watch out for them. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. You
I'm
know.
hoping, I'm gonna pray on it tonight that we see Mitch on Wednesday.
Me too,
It,
man.
it'll
Because
be it'll be the ultimate welcome back to the season.
yo,
Like the dude took you out. I need payback on
no,
Wednesday.
for facts, and I'm gonna bring back to that post that he put. I want revenge.
Facts.
So
Mhm.
like just remember what happened last year. And it's kind of frustrating because first it was January, then it's February, now it's March. Like, yo, bro, we want
No, they said this week. They said it's gonna be this week. They didn't say what day yet.
Yeah.
uh,
They said they want him to practice one more time with the team, full
Yeah.
contact, and then they'll discuss the day he's returning. Well, shit, Wednesday looks like the perfect day to me.
definitely, definitely, because
All right.
we really
You got
need, yo,
Monday,
we need
Tuesday,
help,
and
yo.
early Wednesday to clear him.
This team
Yeah.
needs help, yo. This team needs help. You
So
know,
so check it. So even if Mitch don't come back, right? I'm just operating off the fact that Mitch is not going to be back Wednesday. If Joel Embiid play, Cat better have 50.
Facts.
This dude
right?
is on one leg.
That's a fact.
There is no way in the world if he come to check you at the 3 point line, you don't just run past this guy and go get a bucket. And that needs to happen all freaking night. If we lose to Philly, I'm going to be disgusted. Uh,
But to be honest, T-Time, I think Philly, like, if Mitch ain't back, this needs to be the game that they put Josh to that bench and throw Huck Porty in that starting lineup. Because I'm not gonna hold you. I don't want to chance Cat having to play against Embiid like that because I don't trust the dude.
Yeah, he'll do
yeah,
some dirty
He
shit,
gonna
try
do
to
some
hurt
dumb
him.
shit. Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah. Listen,
yeah.
And
I
Cat
mean,
coming off of what we saw today, I don't trust Embiid with him.
Oh
yeah,
man, I'm a whole Philip to that.
Oh yeah, I seen that.
If we lose to Philly, I'm gonna become a Nets fan or worse, a Yankee fan. Listen, I'd rather you become a Yankee fan, bro.
yeah, for sure.
All right, you don't want to be a Nets fan. Don't do that.
Yeah, don't
Don't
do
do
that.
that,
That
bro.
ain't
Don't do
nothing but
that, bro.
misery over
Don't
there.
do don't do that, bro. You don't
Uh,
want that.
yeah. So yeah, I mean, we could. I'm not afraid of Joel Embiid. In injuries, like he's a sucker, but I can't operate out of fear. Yeah, I mean,
Nah, I
I
mean,
can't.
I understand where she's coming from though, because remember, like
No,
when we caught Mitch last year, when we got him back, he just came back from an injury,
no,
literally.
I get it. I get
Yeah,
it. Yeah, I mean, what I'm saying is, like, I get what she's saying. I get that it's scary because you know he's a sucker and he do sucker shit. Uh, but we can I'm not. I can't operate out of fear. We have a clear advantage with a one-legged Joel Embiid. I want us to take advantage of that. I want Cat to match up with Embiid and take advantage of the fact Embiid is on one leg. Uh, you know, injury can happen at any point. You know what I mean? Like to anybody for any reason. You know what I mean? It could even be a non-dirty player that just falls into somebody and some shit happens, right? But yeah, we have an advantage there, and I want to take advantage of that. Now, if Mitch is back. Obviously, Cat moves to the four. Mitch play the five. I don't think he'll start. One, I don't think Mitch is going to start right away, right? But if he does, Mitch to the four. I mean, Mitch at five, Cat to the four. Uh, but yeah, man, we got to take care of the basketball, play fast, and get off to a good start. You know what I
Right.
mean? Get off to a good start and have our others also attack. We already know how Philly likes to play Jalen Brunson. They're blitzing him all game. All game. They're
Right.
getting the ball straight up out of Jalen Brunson's hand. So Josh Hart, OG, McCall, they gotta step up. Go get buckets. Same thing with Cat. It's gonna probably be one of those games that we're gonna need Cat to score 35, 40 points. You know what I mean? And gotta get to it. Gotta get to it. You know what I mean? Can't just be out here fucking scoring 15, 16 points, 17, 18 points, 19 points in the first quarter. That's nasty work. You know what I mean? And like we said, the record don't really show how good Philly is. They still got Embiid, Paul George, and Maxey. You got three guys on the court that could go for 40 or 50 on any given night. You know what I mean? And we already seen what Joel Embiid could do on one leg. He gave us 50 on one leg. So,
He had to take Mitch out to do that, but yeah.
yeah. Facts. He definitely had to take Mitch out to do that. Uh, but before we go, I haven't been here since everything that was happening on Nick's Twitter. I thought I'd bring it here to make. Uh, for those of you who weren't abreast, for whatever reason, Nick's Twitter was talking about a fan game. I mean, a Knicks fan game, and Jalen Brunson got wind of it and said, "Hey, I got time this summer. I'm fit." So shout out to my guy, Visions Major on Twitter for because there was a whole argument of who idea it was and who came up with the idea, and just typical Knicks Twitter fashion, couldn't get anything on the same accord without fighting. So my guy Visions let everybody know, hey, Knicks and Ish been outside.
Facts. Facts. That's my
They've been
guy.
outside doing these fan
Facts.
games. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Uh so I just wanted to bring it to, our supporters' attention that in September, I just spoke to Big Fan Breezy today and let him know that, like, yo, September, you know, is kind of getting a little traction of the fan game. And a few people on Nick's Twitter started hitting us up like, yo, let us know, let us know when y'all doing it. So in September, don't have an exact date yet. What's this, like the third or fourth annual? I can't remember. But
Yeah.
it's like the third or fourth annual Knicks versus Net fans fan game. We're probably gonna do it at Brooklyn Bridge Park. Being that it's
Excuse
so
me.
far
Sorry.
out, they got the awnings over there. I kind of want to reserve the courts with the where the awnings is at. So even if we do get bad weather, we can still pop out and have a great time. Uh, but yeah, I mean that's something that's happening. Be on the lookout for that. Probably start promoting that early summer, like May, June-ish. We're gonna start promoting that event. But yeah, hopefully, by the grace of God, since Nick's Twitter fumbled the bag, we could probably coach JB out. You know what I mean? And no guarantees. I'm just saying this is a hope, a wish. Fingers is crossed on that one. You know what I mean? Because he said he is interested in popping out for a fan game. So yeah, when we create the flyer and all that, I'm gonna need all of you guys, every last single supporter of Nixon Ish, to tag JB and be on his ass. Pause. You know what I mean? And let him know that we outside playing basketball in the name of Knicks. You know what I mean? And
Word.
hopefully we get one of them bum ass net plays to pop up too and make it real fun. You know what I mean? While we beat net fans in basketball all the whole day. You know what I mean? We ain't taking no losses. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's all I want to share with y'all. More information the closer we get to the summer. But shout out to everybody. Before I close out, y'all ain't got nothing else, do y'all?
Nah, just Nick fans, stay patient. Stop jumping off the bridge because
They
of
already jumped. They already
Before a
jumped.
bit, yo, listen, like every year is the same nonsense with y'all. Like y'all gotta let it go. Stop. Let this team be, bro. This is a new team. They trying to figure it out. You know what I mean? You're gonna go through your bumps in the road all the time. This is an 82 game season. You're not gonna win. You're not gonna go 82-0. It's not happening. So, there's gonna be some good times and they might be some bad times.
For sure.
You know what I mean? But listen, it's Knicks all day, orange and blue skies, win or lose, we motherfucking here. Knicks
Yo,
and Knicks, let's get it.
yo, to kind of, just piggyback off that before I do the official closeout. The teams that we're losing to has been together for quite some time, just FYI.
Facts, bro. Facts. And we brand new and not healthy yet.
Yeah,
So listen, let's get it, bro.
yeah. But yeah, shout out to everybody that pulled up today. You know what I mean? Make sure you hit that like button. Sharing is always caring. Make sure you
Tell a friend
subscribe.
to tell a friend to tell a friend.
That's a fact. Make
Follow us
sure you
on all platforms.
That's a fact. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube, turn the notification bell on all. You know what I mean? And if you haven't done so already, you know the vibes. Scrolling across the bottom of the screen, hit up the Shopify, get you a hoodie. You know what I mean? Like
Uncle
Mrs. Nixon.
Paulie, man, we miss you, Uncle Paulie. We miss you up here, B.
Yeah, Uncle Porter, you got to put up for a show
Facts.
one of these days, man, for sure. You know what I mean?
Don't be pausing me on live.
This is uh this is T-Town. Oh yeah. Yeah. I mean, this is Knicks Ish. For the rest of the panel, Mrs. Knicks and Kev, this is T-Time saying we see y'all next time. And in the sake of my brother Fraz, hit the outro.
Mic check 1, 2. Tell these rappers I'm outside, get them start acting up. Turning hoes to housewives and cleaning the ratchet up. Do it off from boom back the melody rap. If they can put you in the box, then you might as well pack it up. Bars having bars, no cap, I'm Attica, you a precinct. How y'all competing when y'all just decent? Your rhyme efficiency's like logic's ethnicity. Don't tell me how much that you black, cause I don't see it. That's it. Fuck everybody on the front. When we get on the finals.